Well, June's come and gone, and July is about halfway through, and you know what that means. We are officially in the second half of 2025, and it appears that the amount of games hitting us is finally starting to slow down, which I for one am thankful for, because I really need to make some progress on my backlog from this year and beyond. But the shortage of games this month doesn't mean we've got nothing interesting coming out, just a bit less than normal. So without further ado, here's 6 games coming out in the back half of this month that you should keep an eye on. Starting off the list at number 1, we've got the return of a classic, and that is Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2, the Enhanced Edition. That's right, we're returning to the city of Neverwinter once more, as a dark force sweeps over Faerun, ravaging everything in its path, and as a shard bearer, it's up to you to stop the King of Shadows from desecrating the land you call home. The Enhanced Edition bundles in the base game, plus all 3 official expansions, so you're getting the Mask of the Betrayer, Storm of Zahir, and Mysteries of Westgate. All the contents here, with visual upgrades, modern resolution support, and full Steam Workshop support as well. It's also been tweaked with restored content, quality of life features, and a UI that doesn't look like it was built for a CRT monitor. So whether you're rolling solo or jumping into co-op with friends, there's easily over 100 hours of content packed into this one. So yeah, if you're looking to scratch that D&D itch after playing some more modern Pathfinder or Baldur's Gate games, then this classic game with a fresh coat of polish might be worth picking up. Coming in next on our list is Eriksholm, The Stolen Dream, a narrative-driven stealth puzzle adventure set in a dark, industrial Nordic world full of corruption and unrest. In Eriksholm, you play as Hannah, a young orphan trying to find her brother after he gets taken by the authorities. Along the way, you'll team up with 2 other playable characters, each with their own abilities, where you'll have to sneak past guards, solve puzzles, and figure out how to navigate this grim little city without getting caught. It's not about combat or action, it's more slow-paced, sneaky, and focused on solving things through brains, not brawn. Think Inside or Valiant Hearts, but with a bit more puzzle depth and a heavier focus on story. Visually, it's got that painterly, storybook vibe going on, and everything's backed by a moody soundtrack that matches the tone perfectly. So yeah, if you're into quiet, story-heavy games that let you take your time and soak in the atmosphere, this might be one to keep an eye on when it drops on July 15th for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Coming in at 3rd on our list is a game that I'm more than a little bit eager to have a crack at, mainly because of its dark, grungy themes, all set in this grimy pixel art world, and that game is The Drifter. Now, like I said, it's a gritty mystery game where you play as a drifter who finds himself caught in a full-blown conspiracy after witnessing a murder he definitely wasn't supposed to see. What really makes this one stand out is its whole revival mechanic. Yeah, every time you die, time loops back just a little, giving you a second shot to change what happened. It's part classic point-and-click adventure, part psychological thriller, and part weird sci-fi horror. One moment you're chasing leads in the alleyway and making awkward small talk with shady locals. The next you're waking up in places you shouldn't be, trying to piece together what the hell just happened. Visually, it's all chunky pixel art with lots of grain and grime, but it moves fluidly and nails that late 90s thriller vibe. And the soundtrack, well, that's full dark synth gloom, exactly what you'd want playing as you unravel some back alley nightmare. So, if this sounds like your kind of morbid curiosity, consider picking up a copy when it drops on July 17th for PC via Steam. Or you could wait for the eventual Switch version if you're patient enough. No confirmed date on that one yet though. Next up on our list is a game I'm quite excited for. And yes, it is another Soulsborne style of game, so I'll probably be eating my words before I know it. And that game is Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Now, I'm not going to go into anything regarding the game mechanics, because I feel like at this point everyone knows what a Soulslike is, and if you don't, go watch some gameplay of Sekiro or maybe Black Myth Wukong, as they're probably the Souls-like games that are going to be the most similar to Wuchang Fallen Feathers. In this one, you play as Bai Wuchang, a mysterious pirate warrior who wakes up with no memory and a cursed affliction known as the Feathering Disease. It's basically a virus that slowly mutates people into grotesque, bird-like monsters. So yeah, feathers, claws, and corruption everywhere. And just like most Souls games, the world's gone completely to hell, with twisted creatures, haunted temples, and NPCs that talk in cryptic riddles while dying in a corner. But what actually separates Wuchang from most other Souls-like is 2 things: the focus on its narrative and its ability absorbing system. Every time you beat a boss or a major enemy, you can absorb a unique power from them. So your character kinda grows, based on how you play, what you kill, and what powers you decide to keep using. There's also something called the inner demon mechanic, where as your infection spreads, you gain more power, but at a cost. Go too far, and your inner demon becomes its own thing, and you'll have to fight it, which honestly sounds a bit intense and a bit of a pain at the same time, but should be interesting. So, if this does sound like something you can't wait to play, consider picking up a copy when it drops on July 24th for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC via Steam. Coming in at number 5 on our list is a game that I've been hyped for since it was first announced over a year ago, and that is Hotel Galactic. Now, this might not seem like my usual thing, as I'm always talking about JRPGs and sandbox stuff like Ark, but I am a massive sucker for cozy, indie, and management-based games stuff like Coral Island, Stardew Valley, and Dave the Diver, all those chill, aesthetic-heavy titles that I sink way too much time into between heavier games. And Hotel Galactic looks like it's ticking all the right boxes. In it, you'll run an intergalactic hotel built on a giant space island, and your job is to get the place up and running by growing alien crops, managing guest needs, crafting food, and rebuilding different wings of the hotel from scratch. The art style's got this strong Studio Ghibli meets handmade diorama vibe, and there's a real emphasis on the relaxing gameplay with light narrative elements sprinkled throughout. Basically, if you're into management sims with charm and polish, this one's probably worth checking out. So, if this cozy Ghibli-esque interstellar hotel management game sounds like your cup of tea, consider grabbing a copy when it releases on July 24th for PC via Steam. And coming in last, but certainly not least, is a JRPG set to expand upon the world of an already established franchise I've yet to get into, and that is No Sleep for Kaname Date from the Somnium Files, which, as its name suggests, is a continuation, or rather a new story, set within the Somnium Files universe. And whilst I haven't played the original, I know it's going to be good because it shares many of its themes with other, let's call them sister or cousin games, in the form of Danganronpa and Master Detective Raincode, which if you haven't played, what's wrong with you? Go play them. And if you have, you'll know what kind of themes and art style you're in for. As for the story, however, in this one you'll be playing as Kaname Date once again, who's back investigating a case involving the mysterious disappearance of Iris. Yep, she's back too, and this is where things start to get weird fast, with abductions, dream diving, and maybe even aliens depending on how deep this rabbit hole goes. Like the previous games, it's split into a few parts. Your main detective sections, where you explore scenes and collect evidence, the Somnium Dive sequence, where you enter people's dreams to uncover the truth, and now a new escape section which will have you solving puzzle rooms whilst trying to bust Iris and Ota out of whatever nightmare they've been locked in. So if you're keen to continue the journey in the Somnium universe and learn more about Kaname's dreams and the weird shenanigans going on there, or you're just eager to get your hands on another title from the creative minds behind Danganronpa, or better yet, you just want to try a new type of JRPG/visual novel, consider grabbing a copy when it drops on July 25th for PC, Nintendo Switch 1 and Nintendo Switch 2. And that concludes my list of 6 awesome games releasing this month that I'm personally interested in. Let us know which ones you're most excited for, or if I missed one off the list, down in the comments section below. And if you're still watching, don't forget to like and subscribe for gaming news, guides, and much more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again in the next one. Bye for now.